Okay, I'm here. Good evening. Oh, okay, okay. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, before since we're waiting for our guests, so I'll quickly say as we are joining in, we should tell us where you're coming in from, and then maybe you can okay, I'll ask a question and you drop your answer in the message as you're coming in. One word that describe how you feel about technology right now. Are you excited? Are you curious? Are you overwhelmed? Let's hear it. As you're coming in, drop your answers and we'll be reading them out as we wait for our guest. If you didn't get me, as you're coming in, one word that describes how you feel about technology right now. Are you excited? Are you overwhelmed? Are you curious? Let's hear it. We'll do this while we wait for our guest. Oh, wow. Very excited. Beautiful. Sorry, battling with network today. But I think we're good to go. Okay, I missed some of the messages as I just joined again, but I can see from Abubakar Buhari said he's excited. Okay, Abdulkalik, I feel intrigued. Beautiful, beautiful. Please keep them coming. Keep them. Okay. Okay, if you're just joining us, the question is one word that describes how you feel about technology right now. One word: excited, curious, overwhelmed. If you're just joining us, welcome. Extremely excited. Okay. I guess we're still not here. Okay. We'll be here. Okay. We're waiting. If you were there yesterday, let's hear what you have to say about yesterday's event.
Yeah. All right. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending from where you're listening from. Thank you so much. My name is Mariam Shaiba Ali, a cybersecurity specialist and advocate. So, sorry for that, though. It's like the speakers are not here, so we're waiting for them. So I said, let me use this opportunity to say one or two things. So I want to let everybody know that October is the month of Cybersecurity Awareness Month. We create awareness to tell people how to stay safe on the cyberspace, how to protect your data from scammers, from online scam, from cyber criminals. So I'm just going to give one or two tips on how to stay safe. So we normally tell people that anything too good to be true is phishing. Be careful of the link that you click because sometimes scammers disguise themselves like genuine while they're using some link to send. They are using their scam act to manipulate people to conspire and send you. And we all know what happened yesterday. AWS was down. That's the server, the cloud. And we saw people sending. Snapchat was also down because it was hosted on the cloud. And we saw people send a message, send to 20 people to return your Snapchat back. So these are the kind of things that scammers use. Like they use your curiosity, they use your fear to be able to use it to like manipulate you to give them your data. And sometimes they don't just hack you, you're the ones that give them the login pin to just go in. That's the links that we click without verifying. So we like asking everyone to be cyber smart, cyber vigilant. Don't share too much in the cyberspace. If you must share your professional stories. Don't share personal stories because sometimes scammers use what you share online to call you and you feel like they are genuine. They are not genuine. It's what you give them that they use to attack you. So don't share too much. Be vigilant and be cyber smart. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, I'm here now. Thank you, Maria. I'm looking at the time and I think we can start, and then I'll touch a little bit about the theme for today a little bit before they join us to save time if it's yeah. Please, I hope I'm audible. Everyone can hear me. All right. Good evening once again, and welcome to day 2 of the Tax School Masterclass on how women can position themselves for success in the digital world. That's our theme for today. I am truly, truly delighted to be your host for today's English session, following the inspiring Hausa session that was beautifully anchored yesterday by my colleague Fatima. Yesterday's discussion reminded us that empowerment must be inclusive. And today we continue that momentum in English, bringing our voices together for growth, opportunity, and transformation. Okay, now I know when people hear position yourself for success, it can sound like one of those fancy motivational slogans that flood social media. But positioning is not about pretending. It's about presenting your value with intentions. Like the digital creator Adeife, I follow her on Instagram, Adeife Adoye once said, people don't follow you because they like you. They follow you because of what you present to them. So that line usually always hits me deeply because it's not just about followers, it's about influence with purpose. It's about life too, if you look at it. So the way you show up, the energy you carry, and the consistency you bring determines how far your light travels. So if there's one thing I want every woman here to remember today, not just the women, everyone, don't wait for the spotlight. Create your own light. So I also want to talk about positioning a little bit before our guests come in. Let's talk about 3 simple but powerful ways women can position themselves for success. Number 1, I'm using women because that is the theme for today. I don't want the men to feel like they are being left out. This is me talking generally about everybody, but I am using women because that's the theme, so I don't deviate from the main theme of the day. So first of all, I'll talk about positioning. Know your value and own it. Stop shrinking your achievement. I do that a lot. That's why I'm talking about it. I do that a lot. Stop shrinking your achievements. If you have done it, say it. If you are learning, show it. Visibility doesn't mean pride, it means clarity. Secondly, participation. Don't just watch others build, be part of the process. Learn something new. Take that online course. Join that community or post that idea. You don't need a million followers to be seen. You need consistency and authenticity. Thirdly, partnership. Collaboration is the heartbeat of growth. Women thrive when we support and amplify one another. As I always say, empowered women don't compete. They connect, they create, and collaborate. And yes, the digital journey comes with its fair share of challenges sometimes. Sometimes your Wi-Fi disappears when you need it the most, or your laptop decides to restart during a presentation, or your village people are just on your case. One way or the other, you have one issue. But even then, remember the world can only ignore you until you become too consistent to be unseen. I usually say that because I remember there was one time I posted something like that where I keep applying, and I keep getting rejection. And I tell myself, somebody will get tired. It's definitely not me. They will get tired and they will pick me one day. So I'll be on everybody's face. It's consistency. Be there, be present, be always present. Keep showing up, even when it is hard, because those are the moments that shape your story of digital success. I hope I'm able to convince every single one of us that we can actually do this. It's possible. If we think it, we can do it. I would have loved to call in the guests if they are present right now to continue from here. I don't know if they are present, but please, I need to see an emoji to know that everybody understood the theme for today. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Madam Ibrahim, I don't know if they are ready. If the people are ready, I am ready. Am I audible? Because I can't hear you. Please send Sophia. Please send a reminder to Sophia of time. Okay.
Yes, I'm here. All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So when she was saying positioning, share yourself, I was like, yeah, it is not bragging. It is called branding. When you show yourself, you tell people what you do. You are not just bragging that I do it. Yes, you did it. So you're branding yourself, you're not bragging. And something I normally tell people is what I normally tell people is that if it is not documented, it is not done. And in this 21st century, like in this age of technology, nobody is going to sell yourself for you. You'll be the one to sell yourself. I'm a living witness. I'm an introvert, like to the core. I felt like if I put myself out there, I felt like
I wanted to talk, but I don't want to interrupt her. I said I found my sister. I found my sister. This is me also trying to come out of my shell, so I can relate. Please go on.
yeah. So I'm an introvert, but in this present dispensation that we find ourselves, nobody is going to sell you except you the one sell yourself, because we normally that was before the advent of social media and technology, where people will ask you, who do you know, go collect this, go get this person to sign for you. No, right now is who knows you, and who is going to know you is how you have the visibility that you have created for yourself, that people will know you and start giving you job and start giving you gigs. So especially we women feel like, no, I don't need to put myself out there much because I'm trying to. No, AI has done a lot for us, to be sincere. I think I call AI the gift that keeps giving. You might feel like, no, I cannot create content. I cannot create this. I don't want to show myself out there. With the help of AI, you can do a lot of things. When I started my journey into cybersecurity, I was not showcasing myself that much. I built myself, like I built alone, like I built solo. And let me tell you, I faced challenges and I regretted it. I normally tell people, please, so don't build alone, because if you build alone, you will struggle alone, you face that challenge alone, and at the end, you get frustrated because nobody is going to see what you have been building. When I started showing myself, I started showcasing myself on LinkedIn. My first gig I got an international speaking gigs from Canada. I just tell people I just returned from Canada. How virtually I came back from virtually. If I did not show myself, the person that give me that invitation to come speak in Canadian Women, International Women, Canadian Women in Cybersecurity, will not know or will not see what I've been doing. But because I've been showing what I've been doing, that's why I get that opportunity to be able to have to speak on the international stage. We're not talking about Nigeria or Kanu. And I get a lot of gigs to come speak, be on a panelist, share stage with people that I have been admiring for years. Like for years, I've been admiring them because I normally used to see them on social media. It was not easy. It's not easy because sometimes I think I lost 2 or 3 gigs because someone feel like you have to show yourself. Please, you have to make a video. I like this me. If you not trust me with my niqab, that means you cannot trust me even if I remove my niqab. I think I post that post on LinkedIn. I made a lot, and I think 2, 3 people reach out, and I got a gig from that post. So you don't need to fake it until you make it. No, just be real, be consistent. Because a lot of us, what we do, most especially women, not even women, every one of us, what we do is initially we put that intensity, and when we put that intensity, we tend to burn out. Instead of you starting today, maybe you put yourself that I want to learn one skill today. And that curiosity, that happiness that wants to learn that skill will make you start spending 10 hours on your table, 15 hours, 20 hours. Let me tell you, in the next 1 week, you'll burn out. You like regret yourself while you do that. But when we talk about consistency, just little step consistently, start with 1 hour, or me, I normally tell people start with 30 minutes. As you started with 30 minutes, you are enjoying that process with, like, if you don't know, unconsciously, you will not know when you're spending 10 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours doing things and you don't get tired, you don't get burnout. So we lack that consistency. That's why you see you showed up on LinkedIn today. We will not see you again in the next 3 months. Alarama, what are you doing? Nobody's going to take you serious. We know consistency means different things for different people. For me, it might be every day. No, like, so you like, we know that consistency means different things for different people. For me, it might be every day, that's my consistency. For you, it might be every day, every week, that's your consistency. 1 month, that's your consistency. But make sure that every week or every day that you say is your consistency, make sure as much as possible to show up. It is not easy. It's not going to be easy, but you just have to make sure that you showed up. Because I told, like, a lot of things that is happening, most especially women, I feel I just finished speaking for one Pakistani women association, a community. They're talking about the digital divide that is happening between women and men. And we all know every organization that you go, 90 to 80% are men, then the remaining 20% are women. Why? It's not that we cannot do it, but it's because we try to like hide ourselves, feeling that no, we don't need to show up. We are not saying show up and come rub shoulder with men. No. Try as much as possible to show what you are capable of doing. And with technology now, you can be at the comfort of your home, working for a client in Canada, working for a client in UK, working for a client in Saudi Arabia. You must not be at the physical of, like, you must not, you might be working for somebody that you have not seen your boss for 1 to 3 to 4 months, and you're working for them. How can you get that? It's when all right, so how can we do that? Is when we showed, like, when we are visible for others to be able to see us and give us that job or that gig. So I think thank you so much for the opportunity, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we'll okay. We have Dr. Mariam, right? Dr. Rahama, sorry. Okay, let's go back to the main theme of today. You're welcome, Dr. Mariam. It's my absolute, Dr. Rahama, why did I keep saying Mariam? It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests, women who truly represent leadership, innovation, and purpose in the digital world. Before we hear from them quickly, I encourage everyone to listen closely, take notes, and reflect. Ask yourself, what can I start doing today that moves me one step closer to my own digital success? So firstly, I think I will introduce Dr. Rama Adamu, since she's here. She's a brilliant biotechnology researcher. When I researched about Dr. Rahama, I was so excited. I don't know her until now. I was so excited researching about her. She's the founder of Evolvement Enclave, an initiative committed to empowering women in science, research, and innovation. Her work reminds us that the digital world isn't limited to business or social media. It's also about using technology and knowledge to solve real-world problems. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Rama Adamu. Dr. Rama Adamu, if you're with us, Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you. Assalamu alaikum.
You're welcome, Dr. Rama.
Thank you very much, and I apologize for my late comment.
It's all right, ma'am. So, Dr. Rama, our theme for today, how women can position themselves for success in the digital world. We would like to hear from you, Dr. Rama.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I should start?
Yes, please, ma'am. Go ahead.
So let me share my slide.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Can you see my slide?
Not yet, ma'am.
Hello, can you see my slide?
No, not yet, ma. We can't see your slide.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can see my slide.
Yes, we can,
I
ma'am.
can start now. Okay.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm honored to be your speaker today for the English session of the same topic we discussed yesterday in Hausa. How women can position themselves for success in the digital world. I will keep things simple and follow the slide closely so we can all understand clearly and reflect on what we learned to start applying it right away. So let's begin. Please, you should inform me if my slide is not changing. So I'm on the second slide. So here is a brief introduction of myself. Before
Great, ma'am.
So I'm on my second slide. Please, can you see it?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can, ma'am. Go ahead.
Before we go deeper into the topic, let me briefly introduce myself. There isn't much to say about me. So my name is Rama Muhammad Adamu, and I currently work with the Federal University Dutse in Jigawa State. My academic background is in biological sciences, and my area of interest is computer-aided drug design, especially focusing on natural herbal medicines for modern drug development. So based on this background, I founded Umumalik Tradomedicals Limited, a research-based company working on translating herbal remedies into scientifically tested modern drugs. So uh, I also I'm also the founder of a community that's the Evolvement Enclave, where we mentor young people to explore careers in technology, freelancing, and remote work for their personal and professional growth. In addition, I'm a qualified DLT talent from Frankfurt University, where I studied blockchain and Web3 technologies. In short, I'm a researcher, academician, and a mentor, and that's just me. So let's dive in. The next slide, that's the digital shift. It is undeniable. It is. This is something that we cannot deny. That the world has changed, and it is still changing, becoming more and more digital every day. Let me see. I hope the slide has changed. So the world.
I think she has network challenges. We'll give her a little. Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I think I will quickly use this opportunity to introduce the second speaker so that by the time Dr. Rama is done, she can just come to save time. Yeah, okay, our next can you hear me? Yeah, yeah. I just want to quickly introduce our next guest. So she just come online when it's our time to save time. Our next guest is Safia Mohammed Daba. Safia is a passionate tech advocate. She's women tech maker Kanu ambassador. I'm also a women tech maker Kanu student, a Kaduna student. Sorry, I'm part of the women tech makers in Kaduna, so I'm excited she's here. And she's the founder of her tech hub, where she's creating opportunities for women to learn, to collaborate, and also lead in technology. She's a true symbol of empowerment, championing digital literacy and inclusion for women and communities across Nigeria. If Sophia is here, let's hear, can she unmute and speak so we know she's here and ready for us? Sophia Mohammed Daba, is she here? Okay. So I think we'll wait for Dr. Rama to come back on. We'll give us some time. Right here, while they're sending in, for people that join us later after the first introduction of our today's team, I will quickly want to refresh our memory on today's theme, which is how women can position themselves for success in the digital world. You know, okay, go ahead. Can we hear? Okay. Okay. I talked about how women can position themselves. I'll quickly just brush it before she comes on. You know, sometimes when we hear phrases like digital world, it can sound like something far away, like a space meant for people in tech or those who can code. But in truth, the digital world is simply the world that we live in today. Whether you're a teacher, whether you're an entrepreneur, a student, or a stay-at-home mom running an online hustle, you're already part of the digital economy. The question now is, how do you position yourself to stand out and grow in it? And I think the first step is to embrace visibility. A lot of women are doing great. I think Miriam spoke about it earlier, embracing visibility, like some of us that are hiding in our shells. A lot of women are doing great things, but quietly, too quietly. And I always say this, you can't be discovered in silence. Somebody has also said, you can't hide your light and expect to be seen. Consistency and visibility are not pride, they are purpose. So if you're doing something meaningful, talk about it, show your process, share your lessons, and celebrate your progress, because someone out there might be waiting for your story to start theirs. Is Dr. Mariam back? Okay. Okay, I can carry on. Something else that we didn't talk about, I think, is digital learning, growing your skills intentionally. You don't have to know everything, but you must know something that adds value. Technology can keep evolving, but so can we. Start small. You don't have to start something big. Start small. Take that online course, like I said before, learn how to use a new tool or explore a new platforms. Just start something. Okay, collaboration too. We rise faster when we rise together. Why I keep talking about collaboration, it keeps reminding me of the last webinar series we held about smart skills and mentorship. I'm trying to remember the theme for the last webinar that we had. Smart skills and the right mentor. Yes. So we rise faster when we rise together. As women, for example, we need to keep building circles that support, not compete, because truly empowered women don't really compete. They connect, they create, and they collaborate. So while we wait for our amazing speaker, I would love for you to take a moment and think about these simple questions. What are you doing today that your future self will thank you for? I'll repeat it again. What are you doing today that your future self will thank you for? Is it learning something new? Is it starting a project? Or maybe simply deciding to show up differently with more confidence and clarity? Whatever it is, today's conversation is about you. It's about your journey, your growth, and your potential to learn, to lead in this fast-changing digital age. As I'm speaking to people, I'm also speaking to myself. I'm learning too. I'm here to learn. I'm not just here speaking. I'm learning. I'm trying to come out of my shell. You can do the same too. Thank you. Let's give them a little time to see if they will come on. Thank you very much. Alam Ibrahim, where are we? Okay. Exactly my point. That was what I wanted to say. Is she here? If we have other people that will want to speak and say something.
Hello. Are you hearing me? Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, very audible, ma. Wow.
Hello.
We can hear you, ma.
Mala, I have poor internet.
Am I the only one that can hear?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can, ma.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I can. I was just thinking if we have Fatima here. Fatima, is there something you would like to add? Fatima was the one that hosted the Hausa session yesterday. Fatima, are you here with us? Are they with us? Okay. I would like to say something while we wait. I want to ask a honest question. I want to ask, how many of us have ever felt like we are doing so much, but somehow still not being seen? Since today we are talking about mostly visibility, you're putting in effort, you're showing up at work, you're running a business, you're learning a skill, and yet it feels like the world has you on mute. That's the word. How many of us have ever felt that way? Felt like we're doing so much, but somehow still not being seen. I've been there too. I've been there, like I am in that ship. And what I have learned is that visibility is not vanity, it's strategy. So let's hear from you. How many of us are in this? Let me say us, let me not say you. How many of us are in this ship? You can unmute and speak. We're here. Someone wants to talk? We're here. You must understand that this digital world is not humility, it's invisibility. So unmute your mouth, your mic and speak, please. We're here. How many of us have ever felt like we're doing so much for some?
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Malam, it's been long. It's been long. I've been part of this your program. But it's been I didn't have time to attend that of other ones. So actually, like you said, the question goes that doing enough but not being visible. Well, actually, like I said, I've been there. In short, let me just say I'm there. Let me use that word, I'm there. So because I feel that I put a lot of energy in what I do. I actually, sorry, I just bumped into like, my name is Stanley Tochku, and I'm a backend developer with Java. So I felt that coding with Java is something that is not something you just play with. So I kind of put a lot of effort in a lot of things, try to get a job done. Maybe I might take like how to meet up with the job, the task. I might take like I might not sleep in the night because I just want to have it done. By the end of the day, maybe after all this effort being put, at the end of the day, somebody somewhere will now tell you that you are not doing well. So actually, it's not funny. I might say, okay, I want to change. I want to change so that I'll be visible somewhere else. At the end of the day, somebody will come and ask you one small question like that, as if you're in primary school. At the end of the day, that question, that particular thing, will not even make you move ahead to the next level. Like an example came in last 2 weeks. Let me just last 2 weeks there. I've spoken to this company, this particular organization in Serbia, which is the headquarters. I spoke with this Oyibo lady. Yeah, white people are different from us, so they're wonderful. The interaction was so smooth. I now had to. I was directed to speak to the Nigerian HQ, which is Abuja here. So, Nigerian mentality now. I've not even had the opportunity of handling the technical part because I was even waiting for that technical part. I've not had the opportunity of handling the technical part to next thing. Only just normal conversation. Next thing I got an email that this thing. Because what I wanted to do is that I want to use that opportunity to showcase myself, to be visible. So that when you are a kind of handling some kind of projects, handling different, because when you do things, you get more experience. You can only learn when you are self-learning. You can only learn the basics. But when you are in the real world, that is when you get the real experience on what you are applying with what you have learned. Now, I do remote with the fintech company. I'm doing remote personal with a fintech company. So with that, when I'm working on that particular application, I learn new things. When I'm working in that project, I learn new things. But now, when you are working in another environment using another technology, at least you need to learn new things. But what I see people do is that they go to YouTube, learn Python basic, learn this, but they don't have that ability to be able to implement what they have learned. But it's going to be a real world scenario when you can be able to learn, apply that. So that is why I am a kind of trying to bring out this visibility, updates, LinkedIn profile. It could be like say they see me. I don't know what's in our been doing Java since 2000. This is 5 years now. No, sorry, 2020. Sorry, 2020. Yes, so sorry. 5 years.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
I have
No
serious problem with this MTN. So let me quickly continue. Can you see my slide?
Go ahead, ma. We can see it, ma.
So I stop at slide number 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think what I'm saying is that it is obvious, it is undeniable that this digital shift actually affected a lot of industries. It has moved from the old traditional way of doing things to more technology-based system. So from this list, let me start from the healthcare industry. Unlike before, hospitals no longer depend only on paper records. Now they have electronic health records. There is also telemedicine, online consultations, and so many things. So this sector has also been affected by the digital shift. So the next one is education. Learning has changed a lot. Yeah, it has changed a lot, but there are a lot of online platforms that offer professional certificates and also full university degrees. Some of these examples are Coursera, Udemy, and so on. Also, even some of our secondary schools now, they have adapted the use of digital tools like MySlate that replace textbooks and helping children to get used to technology at their early age. So the finance and banking sector has also moved from standing a long queue at the bank to mobile banking, digital wallet, and even cryptocurrencies. Can you have that?
17. Not very clear. We can hear you, but you're far from the mic.
No, I don't think it's the next, that's my voice.
Now we can hear you. Can you hear?
Okay. So the commerce and retail sector has also changed. People no longer have to go to the market physically to buy things. We can now order almost everything online from platforms like Amazon, like the or even from local online.
Maybe, ma.
And you can have it delivered right away.
Doctor, you need to go close to your mic. You need to go speak close.
I'm very close to my mic.
Now we can hear you.
Maybe it's the network, but I'm very, very close to my mic.
Go ahead, ma. We can hear you.
So, Okay. So the media and the content industry. When we talk about media and content, that's probably yeah. Yes, books have gone into e-books, newspapers have gone digital, and traditional TV and radio and youth, Netflix, and even influencer. Like you can't hear me. So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now, okay, okay. Thank you. So in manufacturing industries, things have gone smart. Yes, we now have smart factories, robots, IoT sensors, 3D printing, digital, all improving efficiency and production. Also, the next one is transportation and logistics. Also, can now use ride-hailing apps like Uber, Bolt, and Goods can be tracked by what GPS systems, real-time delivery package. So this sector has also been performed very, very well. Even travel, actually, I don't know what the problem is, but the computer is even close to my mouth. So I don't know what to do now. Can you hear me? Are you seeing my slide? Are you, are you seeing the slide? Hello? Okay. Can you hear me now? Better?
It's better now.
Better
Let's
now.
meant to start
Okay.
speaking. Be the same.
Okay. Then let me read the agriculture control system. Farmers now uh, they're using drones and sensors for precision farming, monitoring crops, improving yield, and also after and
If the message somebody suggested
so
dropping the
that's
link
why
to your slide,
I,
we can download it if it's okay. Since we can't hear you, doctor. Doctor, can you hear me?
I didn't change my place. Let's connect. Hello? But can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Can you?
I actually think it's the network.
Hello.
We're here, ma. Yes. Hello. Am I audible? Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you for your patience. Anybody have any question or anything to say before we round up? Quickly. Quickly. You can unmute your mic.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Salisu. Before I begin, let me first appreciate the efforts of the organizers of this great space. Thank you for organizing such an amazing space where you shape the minds of the women as well as ladies and carry along gentlemen also. So thank you very much for doing that, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to say one or two things. My name is Lawan Salisu, popularly known as Lawan CS, the Managing Director of Bunes Tech Solutions. So I am actually grateful joining this space of like-minded people. My question to you is that I want you to give me some of the key motivational patterns that will pull me as a techie to remain Dutch and persistent despite the challenges of the environment. So I think this will help a lot of people to actually uh, bridge the gap. Thank you.
Mala Ibrahim, this is for you. Lawan, are you still with us?
Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, my question is, what are some of the key motivational patterns uh, that will pull me as a team of the environment?
I think you said key motivational patterns. Key motivational pattern. Clara.
I mean,
Hello.
key motivational hints. Only miss. Starting-
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? We are, we are, we are grateful with all what you are doing to us. Thank you so much. Please, my question is that for me as a beginner in the tech field, which course should I start first?
It's increasing.
Like, which course do I supposed to start first? Okay, thank you. So thank
Okay, hopefully, I think we'll get to speak to Doctor about it since we can't hear her. She's not audible and we won't be able to get the message. So I think we'll have to round up from here. Like you said, hopefully we'll get to do this again some other time. But mostly, I would like to thank all the participants here today for being part of this journey, even though we didn't get our speakers to speak about it, but we said some things about the theme for today, and I hope it was insightful, even though it didn't go as planned. So part of what we said, I hope we have seen positioning yourself for success in the digital world isn't just about skills. It's about mindset, it's about courage and connection. And when we talked about digital, I hope every one of us here are not thinking you have to be a tech person, you have to be tech. I am not a tech person. Please know that when we talk about the digital world, you can be a teacher, you can be anything. I said it in one of the first presentation that I gave. You can be an entrepreneur, I'm in customer service. So you can be anybody you want to be. Don't think because it's about tech, you want to go and join tech. I tried it didn't work out for me. My head did not pick it. So I quickly went back to where I came from, because I must not necessarily be a tech person to be out there. That was what I told myself. So I left quietly, but I'm still part of the journey because I have a backstory in respect to why I'm interested in tech. I have a backstory story for another day when we have the time. I would tell my story on how my journey began in this tech industry. But I joined as a customer service person, and when we talk about digital, you can be out there, you can work remotely as a customer service person, as social media manager. You can work also as there are a lot of things you can do. You can do research to find out. So I talked about positioning yourself for success in the digital world. It's not just about skills. It's about mindset. It's about courage. It's about connection. I'm repeating it again. Please take note. So as we close this English session of the Tax School Masterclass, let's all go out there and build not just careers, communities, collaborations, and change. Because are you with me? Somebody trying to talk? Okay. So I'll close today's session saying, when women rise, the world shifts. I'm trying to not deviate from the theme of today. It's about women, even though we have a majority of men here. I want everyone to know that when women rise, the world shifts upward. So take notes. I hope we get to do this some other time. Thank you all for staying with us. We'll meet again next time. Thank you very much for your patience and for staying with us.